Hi, and we're back. Thank you for joining me for the special features director's commentary for The Road to Sundance. This is part 2, and we're just going to get right into it. The feed wasn't great from IMDB, so we're going to try and I've loaded it up to YouTube, and we're just going to play off of YouTube and see if the movie plays back just a little better. This is me figuring out StreamYard. It's, in case you haven't noticed, it's the next day because I was exhausted and not frustrated, but I was just nervous and, exhausted myself from being nervous doing the first part of it. That I think it turned out okay. It's up for you to see. I'm probably going to do these every Friday for the next 3 weeks. So since yesterday was the premiere of part 1, part 2, 3, and 4 will probably happen on Friday or Thursday night. You'll see the post, but let's get to it. And I hope you found the first part interesting, and we're just gonna get going and do the second part. Let me see if I can. And I believe this is where we left off. We left off with Brandon making his first day of the shoot. And he wakes to that song. This is a song that
Yeah.
Let's see if we can move this.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Hey, here we go.
Can you tell Reese that I think I have a zit coming on that, and my left side's my best side, all right? Sure. Yeah. Let's go.
Wardrobe fallacy. A little better. You can tell by the light. It's there in 2 different places. And just in case you're wondering, he's supposed to be bad.
Trust me, we don't see a zit. Ever have a pet die? A fish? A plant?
No.
A cell phone battery? Ever have your favorite
I guess
TV
it's
show
not playing back any better than it is.
Yes. My first TV series.
Use that.
Oh.
Hey, God, that's lunch.
Yeah.
Hello,
Rachel, how's it going?
Brandon.
I was so proud of myself for doing a split screen.
Get my voice already?
I'm an editor.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
And I'm always
We
learning.
had a really
And
good
this
review last
is
week, and just started shooting today.
this was cut on
Totally
Final Cut
creative
Pro.
freedom. And get this, I have my own chauffeur, my own personal assistant, and my own bodyguard. The catering is pretty good too.
Wow. Well, sounds like you have things just like you like them.
Yeah, and the director is a woman.
Really? A girl? I mean,
A woman.
a woman?
Yeah, she's pretty hot. Actually, all the girls here are pretty hot. Especially my love interest.
He's doing that
Her name's
thing.
Karen. Can't wait to start doing scenes with her, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Kind of makes you wish you never done me, doesn't it?
No.
No, what do you mean no?
Look, Brandon, did you call me just to gloat?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to tell you that I can't be responsible if something should happen with someone while I'm here.
Yeah, well, responsibility never was your strong suit, was it? Look, Brandon, you know what? Don't call me anymore, okay?
Rachel,
I'm not gonna be home.
Rachel, come on. I was just kidding.
That's another great example of I don't even know where the camera is. That's another great example of a novice not knowing really how to use sound. Now, granted, I worked in a post-production house,
Burn a whole day on this one shot.
and
We
I
cannot have
learned
another
all
day
these
like this.
things
I
after the
know.
fact.
At this
I
rate,
mean,
we are
it's
not going to finish in
being
6
in
weeks.
a
just
post-sound
wrote the
house.
damn thing. I wasn't supposed to be doing this
I
part.
know, I'm
remember?
sorry. I'm just trying to be emphatic.
Like I asked.
Being in a post sound house, they didn't have anything to do with picture mostly. It was all about putting the three elements of sound together: the audio, the music, the sound effects, and the dialogue. That's how things were broken down. I'm multitasking here. So there were lots of things that I didn't know. When I first did this, and now that I see it, even when I saw it for the first time, when we were making it, I'm like, oh, well, the sound is really bad, and it really drove home how important sound is, and then the elements of sound. And you think ADRs, oh, you just get the actor to do it later, at a different time, and do it better, and have it be in sync, but it's still not going to sound right. So yeah, again,
be better
this I
tomorrow.
cut my
One
teeth
day
on
I-
this
I
in a
do
big
right.
way. I learned so much making this movie, and I'm still
Fair
proud of
enough.
it. That I knew enough to
Come on. Let's get something to
to
eat.
do ADR, and I
Hey,
knew
I'm
enough to get
treated.
it in sync. But still,
No.
bad sound
can't.
is the Achilles heel
I have a shot list to finish.
of every indie film. Or it
You know,
was.
the more I
Again,
look at
this
him,
is a different time.
does he remind you of...
A little.
That was Susan. I'm wondering how this is going streaming wise. I hope you guys can hear it.
You forgot to mention co-star after bodyguard and chauffeur.
I'm a man of many talents.
Now, see, this is supposed to look sparse because this is the movie within the movie.
My alarm clock. It plays the same song every morning for like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. That radio is black.
The radio is black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, straight up hip hop and R&B, man. It's not going to get none of that Green Day stuff.
What's a Green Day?
It's a punk band, man.
It's a cool name.
How did you not know that?
Malik, Chris. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Chris, can you try less?
Less? What do you mean less?
I think what she's saying is do it the way you did it the first time, only this time good.
Is that helping?
I'm just joking. I'm joking with them. It's too sensitive.
Just try a little more natural.
Well, that's the way I would say it.
Yeah, so again, it's a sound thing.
Just try less.
Hi, you've reached Rachel. I'm not here right now, but leave me a message and I'll call you back. Bye.
Rachel, it's Brandon. This is getting ridiculous. Can you please just call me? I want to talk to you, so you should call me. Okay?
I want to talk to you.
All right. Call me.
Yes, he's supposed to be a brat.
Hey, Mama.
What are you doing sitting in the dark, honey?
Thank you. How was evening service?
That was good.
This actress
Have you
is
eaten?
lovely.
Yeah.
She was one of those last minute casting
How about some
things.
dessert?
How come I can't cook like this?
It's practice, baby. It's like anything.
She's lovely.
So every time you set off the smoke detector when we were kids, that was just practice.
Yes, it's all practice. You fail, you learn, you practice some more, and hopefully one day you get it right.
Yeah, well, I don't have time to practice.
Yeah.
I could have sold the script when I was in LA, but then they said that they would probably change a lot of it, and I couldn't do that to Daniel. So I decided to direct it. Only I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm stuck.
Are you finished?
Maybe.
Reese, you may not know the difference between a slotted spoon or a ladle, but you do know how to use the brains that God gave you. And that's what matters when things don't go the way you planned them.
Yeah.
Life's not perfect, Reese. It's not a picnic. I think we're both old enough to know that.
Life's an adventure. Life's an adventure.
There you go.
Oh my God. Thank you, Mama.
In case you didn't get that, you probably didn't.
You're
Life's an
welcome.
Adventure is the name of his show on Nickelodeon. And there's more music that I didn't license and couldn't use. I think it's just Herb Alpert.
You see, this is exactly what is wrong with the script. I wouldn't ever say something like
This is a friend's apartment.
Do you realize you're saying I?
That's why it looks so nice.
Now when I work, it
Because
really
she
helps
styled
me to
it.
talk about my characters in the first person.
It's such an interesting concept.
Yeah, I picked it up from Sigourney Weaver. She always talks about her characters in the first person. Thanks. You know, it really messes with my entire day if a director calls me Brandon.
So what about our illustrious director?
Reese? She's fine. What do you want me to say? She's your friend. For all I know, she probably put you up to this.
Reese doesn't care what people think. I just want the dirt, actor to actor.
Actor to actor, huh?
Laquita Clear. She was great.
All right.
She was great. She was
I don't
in
think
it
she
the
knows
whole
what she's
time.
talking about. I mean, what the hell is more or less anyway? You know what I mean?
Are you angry right now?
No, I'm not used to working that way, that's all.
Would Chris ever get mad at Annie?
No, which is exactly what's wrong with the scene.
Does Chris think Annie's pretty?
Totally. I mean, I think that he thinks. I
That's
think
nice.
that I care about you a lot. I think you're sensitive.
It's great to see her baiting him. Again, I feel like that was a really
I feel
nice
the same way
moment
about
between
you.
the actors. They knew
But
exactly
I'm
what
probably too shy
this
to
scene is
say.
about.
I think I would find
And the
other
less you have to
ways
explain as a director, the better.
let you know. Mhm.
Am I interrupting something?
No.
Doesn't it look like you walked in on something?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. He didn't, really.
I was wondering how long it would be before you just couldn't keep your hands off of me.
Oh, so you had your hands on it.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. I mean, I did, but not really.
Don't listen to him, Kevin. He's just afraid you're going to pound him because we're engaged.
What?
But I don't care. At least he shows me how he feels.
That could have been a little tighter. It would have been funnier if it were tighter.
What are you talking about? I never told you that. I never told her that. Really, Kevin, I never told her that. I swear to God, I could care less about her.
You just said you like that I'm attractive. And
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Rachel.
who's Rachel?
I don't mean Rachel. I mean Annie.
I am Annie.
What? What?
It's okay, man. I'm gonna leave the two of you alone.
What?
I'm gonna leave the two of you alone so you can do whatever you're doing.
That's it?
Yeah, she's being an actress.
You're just going to leave? You're going to walk out without even defending my honor? What is wrong with you? You see me kissing another man and you're just going to let us continue? Are you going to be this concerned about me being with another man when we're married? Can you believe that guy?
She's a nut. Total flake. She invites me over to her house, throws herself at me, and then tries
Where
to
were
put
we?
me
What
between
is this?
her and her boyfriend.
Fiance.
Whatever.
Well, don't you think it's a little strange for her to be coming out of you so strong?
No, women are powerfully attracted to me. You saw what happened at the end.
Yeah,
it was a white girl
it's really
festival out
unfortunate that the audio is all over the
Yeah, and
place.
Kevin knows that she does this.
Yeah, she's a girl. It's just her way of reaffirming her sexual appeal. I mean, think about it. Another man falling all over himself over you woman. That's just sexy.
Yeah.
Whatever. She's still a nut.
Oh yeah, big time nut. Academia.
Nice they had the
You wouldn't understand. Nothing
Thomas
has been stolen
ad-libbed
from you.
every scene,
Stolen?
which was great.
Chris, aren't you exaggerating?
Sometimes
No,
frustrating,
not
but
at
mostly
all.
it was great.
I have a sister. I mean, how could they think I wouldn't want to know her?
They were trying to protect you.
Oh, they were trying to protect themselves.
Look, wait a few days.
Oh, you can't see it, but that's they're recording.
Take it all in.
Oh, screw that.
Overlays
You
are
waited
a
long
lot
enough.
easier these days.
Coming with me or no?
I'm not.
Fine.
Fine.
I've tried to show in the framing
Okay.
that you're looking through the lens.
Let's try that again.
Reese, can I talk to you for a minute?
How can I help you?
Reese, I don't think the scene is working.
And it's not outside.
No, I
Of
think
course,
you're
there's a
right
different
on the right
place.
track.
Look, Reese, Karen and I ran the scene like a dozen times last night. We couldn't get the dialogue to work. It doesn't feel right. I'm sorry.
How about we try it just one more time, see what we come up with, okay? Thanks.
It's hard when you have a director that's not helping you. When
Brandon,
you're trying to
relax.
Don't
figure
call
out
me Brandon.
Right. Sorry.
when you're trying
Look,
to figure it out. I mean,
Just try and
I
forget
get
about
that.
last night.
Sometimes
Okay.
actors need help.
And actor to actor, she's impossible. So are you.
Okay, let's roll camera.
Scene 7, take 6, Mark,
Action.
You wouldn't understand.
playing.
I have a sister. Are we cutting or what?
Okay,
Action.
You wouldn't understand. Nothing has been stolen from you.
Energy, please. And action.
You wouldn't understand. Nothing has been stolen from you.
Stolen? Chris, aren't you exaggerating?
It's
a
funny
little?
because
No, I'm really not. Look, this scene is just not working.
I've been on cruise. It's really funny how reflective this is to life. I mean, our crew is
Reese,
that
this
small.
is just wrong.
What's going on?
Look, I would never do or say any of this. Not like this.
Chris, I'm sure if you just give it one more try.
What's the
then-
point? It's just wrong.
It's just wrong.
Look, if I start to beat on Annie now, no one will sympathize with me later.
Okay, Chris is grieving. The audience will understand that.
It happened to complete creative freedom, huh?
That was unless we ran into a crisis.
Well, the crisis now, Max, is this scene.
Train wreck.
Look,
Wow.
Chris.
There's one line, Bill.
It is
Good
out
man,
of
Bill.
Character for him, literally.
It's more than out of character. It's just mean. And especially doesn't make sense that I would do this to Annie. I mean, she means too much to me, Reese. She's all that I have left. I wouldn't do this.
That's your music. That's your love theme that came in.
You're right. You're right.
I know now that this is all wrong. That he wouldn't have this conversation with anybody but the director. That you only have this conversation with the director. You don't have anybody. You know, you shouldn't
actors
have an
don't.
audience. He shouldn't have to have this in
Look,
front of an
he's
audience.
right. And there's no getting around it. And we're not shooting out of sequence, okay? Daniel would never have done that.
Do you guys remember who Daniel is yet? Yeah.
What's going on?
The director is taking some time to address your concerns with the script. Look, don't worry. She knows what she's doing.
How can she? She's never done this before. What the hell am I doing? It could have been Harrison Ford's strange son.
Yeah. It's like now everybody's down on themselves, right?
Screw this. I've waited long enough.
What's a few more days? Or why go at all?
Nothing has been stolen from you.
Here we go again.
When you're writing, it's like you try and
Dramatic.
get people in your head, try and get your characters in your head.
Annie, come on.
Just stay.
Annie, you know I can't.
Fine.
But sometimes
go.
other things are
I
in your
always knew
head.
you'd leave sooner or later.
This isn't working. Annie isn't mad at Chris, and Chris isn't mad at Annie.
You're mad at me. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, you're thinking too much, okay?
That's Daniel.
Look, Annie's afraid of losing Chris. Chris would never leave her. Not really. But he's got to get her to understand that. Chris would never leave. Chris would never leave her.
Reese, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just writing.
Here's the number I got for you.
Thanks.
We love Max. Max is always there. He's like
why don't
the
you take a
pillar. He's the
break, huh?
rock.
I
Come on, I'll
can't.
take you out to dinner.
I can't. I'm writing.
And Adam did just such a beautiful job of being Max. He just did. He was,
Sure.
you know, just always there. There's, for most of us, is that person that's always there. And sometimes you have to stop and see them, but they're always there for you. That's Max. That's Max for Reese. Oh, the director found that. That was great. It also indicates, you know, how Brandon just doesn't play by the rules. He wants things his way.
Hi, you reached Rachel. I'm not here right now, but leave me a message and I'll call you back. Bye.
You landed Brandon Alexander. Congratulations. You're lucky to have
I
him.
love her.
Yeah, we are. Oh, and thanks for calling me back.
Oh, of course.
Can you
guys
guys
were
read here?
casting for Life's an Adventure, and I was wondering if
Quicksand, right? Great episode. The writer-director of that episode is a fan of Brandon's work, and he thought if given the chance to shine, Brandon would.
Oh, you were right.
We were mostly right. I'm guessing that's why you're calling.
Oh, good guess. Mind sharing any details?
Just between us girls?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Brandon runs hot and cold. He auditions like a pro and he makes a great first impression.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, really.
Technically, he's very good. Thing is,
Yeah.
he knows how to look surprised, but he doesn't know how to be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of actors have a problem with that. Playing the moment instead of being in the moment.
What?
Brandon is better than a lot of the actresses' age, but sometimes he's a little too inside his
Robert was really
head.
good at being bad.
He doesn't know how to be in the moment.
Bingo. When he's not thinking, there's truth in his work. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really do think that Brandon is talented. I just think he might be a little stuck.
Any ideas on getting him unstuck?
Afraid I don't, sweetie. You wanted this. You're going to have to make it work.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Sherry.
Be careful what you ask for, right? Yeah. What makes a good actor great is a good director. You know, there are actors that will come in prepared and ready with ideas, and they're just some actors that need to push, and then there's some actors that need guidance, and that's what the director is for. Someone really smart once said that the only job that a director has that nobody else on set can do is talk to the actors, you know, which is really true. You need to be able to communicate with them, which is, first of all, really difficult because everybody communicates in a different way. So you have to find how they communicate best and then figure out your shorthand and figure out how to get them where they need to be. in their headspace to become the person that they're portraying, to manifest the emotions, to manifest, to emote honestly. It's a lot harder than people think. It's so hard. But yeah. And cut all that stuff out. Just cut all the lights, everybody moving around. Acting is hard when it's done well.
Hey, why not? I like kids. So what kind of kids are these, huh? Troubled juveniles who seek acting as an escape from harsh realities of life.
No, not that dramatic.
That's the director's kitchen. Was the director's
Welcome
kitchen.
to the School for the Arts. This is the senior ensemble. Class, today we are visited by Brandon Alexander. He is an accomplished actor of film and television. He's currently working on a film written and directed by the alumni, Reese Knight. It's a special treat to be visited by someone from their own generation. We had Glenn Close in here last semester and no one even raised an eyebrow.
Thank you for having me.
I hope people got that.
Brandon.
Did people get that?
Tell us your story.
Well, I was discovered in a mall a few years ago while I was waiting tables. While I was waiting for my girlfriend, who's a waitress, was a waitress. Anyway, my agent, Larry Kleinman, spotted me, and the
Nice.
first thing he said was, "You are."
These guys were great.
So that's where I am in my career. Just trying to
Sorry.
gain some creative control over my work, because I feel I really can affect people. I think that
All
it's
these guys
important
were
that
game
we actors
and
always remember
fun.
that we're doing this for the fan.
And
I'm
this
doing it for
is,
the
this
attention
is
and to get paid. Now, if you could just learn to pay attention.
And how long before you guys start acting your age?
Look who's talking.
Questions for Brandon? Anyone?
this is
Yeah,
a theater space
Brandon.
that we rented out.
So what do
in
you think about
Hollywood.
racism in the industry? Why is everything about race with you? I'm a black man in America, okay? Everything is about race for me.
Which is true.
That's a good question. Racism is wrong and it should be stopped.
I think what Herb wants to know
Are
is...
you sure you graduated high school?
Of course.
Have you ever taken an acting class?
Not a one.
This could be tighter. It'd be
Amazed,
funny
aren't
if it
you?
were tighter.
Look, I think I know what you all want to ask, so I'll just tell you. The way to make it in this business? A great agent. That's it. That's the key.
Well, Brandon, thank you for your insights. You've given us all a lot to think about. Care to stick around for some improv?
No, it wouldn't be fair, Alan.
New
It wouldn't be fair.
It's always welcome.
Well, thanks again, but the talent declines.
Who
Let's
said
see.
he was talking about you?
Well, of course he is. I'm the professional actor here.
Clayton
You're a
Adams.
celebrity.
He's
Acting
Actually,
is more than
he-
just standing on your mark and crying on cue. An actor reacts, an actor adapts even through the lines when they're already there.
Look, I don't have to take this crap from a bunch of whiny teeny bopper wannabes.
Look who's talking.
You're right, Brandon. You don't have to take this. I'm sure once these guys are out there carving out their own careers, they will better appreciate your accomplishments. But I do thank you for coming by. Tell Reese I said
This is
hello.
actually a theater game.
Wait,
This is actually a theater game.
This is kid stuff.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
That's for making me leave work early. Now what?
Now what?
Are you an echo?
An echo? No, not at all. Hey, hold on. Can we start this over? Because I'm
You can't think, Brandon. You only get one take in this game.
Albert.
Who's Albert?
There's only one rule. You gotta go with what you're given.
Yep.
Don't think about it. Just go. Just go for it.
How many of you guys in theater know this game?
You can't just keep. Look, my point is just. My point is.
Kids
I'm
are
not
tough,
gonna
man.
Turn this around on me, not again.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Rick.
Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Yeah.
You think I don't know how he looks at me? I want you to quit your job.
Quit my job.
He catches
I
on.
can't quit my job. You just got laid off. How are we gonna live?
Well, how am I supposed to live with you flirting with all my friends? It's embarrassing, Bess.
Yes.
Freeze.
Who knows this theater game? Who knows this game?
Don't you touch me? Are you crazy?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoa.
You know the only reason why I let you on tab is because I know you're always coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I always come to you for the quality.
Well, I'm starting to feel used. You know what I'm saying? I need you to pay me the money you owe me.
No, I know. I'll get your money. I just need something to tie me over to tomorrow. Just a little something. Just something
You
little.
want my smack you ain't paid for. Hell no.
Freeze.
What's wrong?
I know you've been wondering why we haven't been sleeping together lately.
Oh, that. Well, I figured, you'd tell me when you're
It's
ready.
nice. It's nice to see him sort of
You know what?
let go of it all.
Well, I took the test twice. I wanted to be sure.
You're pregnant, aren't you?
No, it's not that test. I'm HIV positive.
You're what?
I'm sorry.
I've actually seen
I'm really
actors do
scared.
this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right.
Figure it out and
Hey,
just
no,
fall
it's okay.
into it.
Shh, it's
You
all
know,
right.
they
We'll
just
be
they
okay.
figured it out and they fall into it, and suddenly there's magic.
It's okay.
Scene.
See? Acting is really more than just crying on cue.
Lindsay, did you enjoy your afternoon purge at Brandon's expense?
Yes, it was incredible.
When you go to art school, there will be people that are just there, for therapy. No, I mean, I don't. That's the bad way to put it. There were people that just
I don't want
cried
you to go.
every day.
Annie, I have a sister.
They just wanted to cry. They
keep
wanted to
going
purge
on like
every
she doesn't
day.
exist. Not
You
now that I
find
know about
sometimes I found myself with scene partners like that.
Look, I want to know her. If she wants to know me, I need to. I have to try. Will you wait for me?
That's good.
Cut.
Wow.
I know. Let's try it again right away, Cliff. And Max, I
This
need
is
a
great.
second camera. Chris, Annie, that was great. I feel the love.
Yeah, it was in there now.
This time, Chris, can you smooth it out, but land in the same place you just did?
Smooth it out what you want. You want less mean?
Your realization is not a sledgehammer all at once. It's a match between your fingers.
There you go.
The longer you
See,
hold it,
you need to
the more
figure
it
out a
hurts.
way to communicate with your actors,
But you can't let it go.
and she's figuring it out. They're both figuring it out,
Got it.
and that's what
try it,
this that's what this whole thing is about. It's about figuring it out.
Camera speed. Scene number 7.
I don't know if this is our composer.
And action.
That's a great place to stop. So we're going to stop right there, because that's a great place to stop. It's really fun looking at this film and going and seeing, what was great and what, I would do differently. There's a ton of things that I would do differently. Technically, this film is, it's not perfect. It's exactly what you would imagine a fledgling filmmaker. It's what you would expect the first time filmmaker to make. I made every mistake I could make on this film. But the heart of it, the core of it is still, it's a strong story and strong performances. And I'm going to stay proud of those things. All right. So that is part 2. We're gonna move on and do part 3. We'll probably see it in a week, and based on, if I get any response from the first 2 parts, maybe we'll do the next one as a live stream. The reason I'm sort of anxious about a live stream, I got something in my eye. The reason I'm anxious about a live stream is that I'm not a fast reader. So if people do engage, on the live chat, I'm going to have trouble keeping up, but I may try it. I'm trying to build myself up to it. In the meantime, this film was very much a product of, force of personality. I willed this thing into existence, and I got people to co-sign, and we made a movie. We made a feature film. And it's not terrible. It at its core, it's pretty good. We're going to keep on deconstructing, the things I could have done better, and the nuggets of greatness in it. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know where the camera is these days. I don't know where to look. I don't know where to look, but I will figure it out. So I'll put figuring out this whole live stream thing. Sorry about that. So thank you everybody for tuning in to part 2. And yeah, we'll do this again and again and again. I hope you had fun.